So we start by creating a new part. Then set our unit system to mmgs. Go here to system options, then to documents properties. Then we make sure that our overall drafting standard is set to ISO. Now we select our plane, normal to, then sketch, select the circle, then we draw two circles. The circle should start from the origin, so make sure cursor is at the origin, then you drag out. Next, select the center line. We make sure that our center line is vertically aligned with the origin. That means there's this dotted line, this straight dotted line is present. We click, then we drag it through the origin, then we click again. We do select the center line again, then we make sure that it is horizontally aligned with the origin. The dotted line is showing. We click, we drag, make sure it's through the center line. The angle should show, say, 180 degrees. Then we click again. Let's zoom out a bit. Then using the line tool, we place our line at the top of the circle. Make sure that the dot at the top of the circle is showing. We click on the dot, then we draw the shape. Move to the right, we move upwards. Let's zoom out a bit. Move downwards. Do not click on the line when there's a dotted line. That means you're accepting sketch relations. We do not want that. So somewhere here is fine. Click, not here, but rather here. Click, click, click. Then we are done with the shape. Select the center line again. Now we put it on the big circle. We make sure that the dot is showing. Click on the dot, then we draw a straight line upwards. Click again to finish the center line. Now we select smart dimension. Put the smart dimension on the first circle. We drag out, and we select a dimension of 60. We type 60 millimeters. Click the tick. We dimension the second circle, the smaller circle, to 36. Still with the smart dimension selected, we dimension this line to 40. Then we dimension this line to 18. Click on this line, then we click on this line. We'll do a dimension of 60. Next, we click on this dot, and then this dot, and we create a dimension of 24. Select smart dimension, click on this center line, then click on this line, then we create a dimension of 152 or 152. Click the green tick. Then create a dimension from here to here of 8 millimeters. Then create a dimension from this line to this line of 10 millimeters. Then click on this dot and this dot, and create a dimension of 40 millimeters. Then we put the cursor on this line, and then we drag out and create a dimension of 25 millimeters. Now when we check, our sketch is fully defined. So now select trim entities, then we click here, click inside here, inside this region, click, then we drag out to clear the line. And we do the same for here, we click inside and we drag out to clear the line. Now we have a complete shape. Go to features, extruded boss and base, change the blind to mid-plane, and then we extrude by 52 millimeters. Then we accept. Now we have our first shape. We select this face, the normal tool. Go to sketch, select our center line. We zoom out. Make sure that our center line is vertically aligned with the origin. The dotted line is showing. Then we click, make sure it passes through the origin, and click again. Now we select our line tool. We put our cursor here, make sure that the dot is showing. Click on this dot and click on this dot to draw a line. Now you still using the line tool, we then draw this shape. We draw a line here to here to here. Make sure that the end of this line is horizontally aligned with the first line we drew. The dotted line should show. We click, then we complete the shape by clicking again. Now we have a full shape. We exit the line tool, then we click on this line, now we hold Control, we click on the center line, and we click on this line, and now under selected entities you should see lines. If you see any points, that means what you're doing is wrong, so make sure you do not select a point in the line. Otherwise, instead of seeing a line, you see a point here, then you start again. So with our line selected, then click on the symmetric relation. It should come here, which means we have selected it, and we click on the tick. Using our smart dimension tool, we click on this line and this line. We create a dimension of 92 millimeters. Click on the first line, then the second line, then we create a dimension of 80 millimeters. Next, we select fillet, sketch fillet. We click at the top left corner, and then we click on the top right corner. You see two arcs formed at the corners. Then we set the fillet to 20 millimeters. You can choose to put the mm or not. I'll make sure our sketch is fully defined. Then we extrude. On the extruded boss and base, change the mid plane to blind. Then we set the distance to 18 millimeters. Then we click the tick. Now we have our base. We select this face in the normal tool. Go to sketch, and then we draw a center line. Make sure the center line once again is aligned with the origin. We click, drag, and click. We select the center line again. Click on this dot, and we draw a straight line. The angle should say 90 to show that it is a straight line. Then we draw another center line. Press escape, select the center line again, and we draw another one from this dot, and then we draw our center line upwards. and press escape. We select the circle. We place our circle on the center line. Make sure the center line is orange. Do not place it at the midpoint. Place it anywhere on the circle. It doesn't matter because we are going to dimension it except the orange square, which is the midpoint of the center line. We click, then we draw our first circle. Then we move to the second center line, the same thing. But this time make sure there's a dotted line from our first circle to the start of the new circle, the second circle we are about to draw. Make sure there's a dotted line, we click, and then we draw. Then we press escape. Next we select smart dimension. Dimension the first circle to 16. Accept. Then dimension the second circle to 16. Next, still with the smart dimension selected, click on the center of the first circle. The orange dot should appear. We click on it, we then click on this line, we drag out, then we create a dimension of 22. We repeat the same thing for the other circle, center, this line, and the dimension of 22. And we click the tick. Make sure our sketch is fully defined. Features, extruded cut. Change the blind to through all, or make sure that this drop down says through all. Then we click the tick. Now we have our holes. Select the front plane, normal to. Go to sketch, go to select the line tool, and then we draw a line from this point, this dot, to this dot. Make sure the dots are showing, and escape. The line should automatically be fully defined. Next we go to features, then rib, then we just click the green tick. And now we have our rib at the center of our shape. Then select this face, normal to. Select our center line, or we select our circle. We draw a circle from the origin. We draw a circle with the same diameter as the first circle we've drawn. So we draw from the origin, click, then drag out to the end of the first circle. An orange dotted line should come around, showing that it has the same diameter. Then you release. Then draw another circle from the origin to the which has the same diameter as the smaller one for the inner circle. Then we release. Once again, the orange dot should be there to show that it is of the same diameter. So then we select smart dimension. You did it correctly. When you're dimensioning the first circle, you should realize that it should automatically be 16. So you just click the tick. The same for the second circle. Drag out, click, and it should automatically be 36. Make sure our sketch is fully defined, and go to features, extruded boss and base. Change the through all to blind, and then we are extruding by 7 millimeters. So here there should be a protrusion on this side. To do it on the other side, we go to mirror, under features, mirror. Some of you may have the secondary mirror face or plane drop down menu shown. What you do is you press the drop down menu arrow to close it. Make sure it is closed like this. For under mirror face or plane, we click this drop down, then we get the tree, then we select the front plane, and under features to mirror, click on it, then we select the boss extrude 3. When you put your cursor on it, there should be an orange. You should highlight this side orange. So we click on it, we select it, then we click the green tick. Next we select this face, the normal to go to sketch. On the line we go to center line. Once again we make sure it is aligned with the origin. The dotted line should be there. We click, drag through, and then we click again. Using the line tool, we draw a line, we draw a shape, place the line on this, we place our cursor on this line, make sure that the line is orange or highlighted, then we draw this shape. Escape. Select smart dimension, click at the center of the origin, then we click at the end of this line, then we create a dimension of 24. Next, we place our cursor on this line, we drag out and create a dimension of 18. Now with nothing selected, we click on this line, hold Ctrl, click on the center line, and on this line, then we choose the symmetric sketch relation, then click the green tick. Now our sketch should be fully defined. We then go to features, extruded cut, change the blind to through all, then we click the tick. Now we have a cut. Select this face, then we select under features, we select reference geometry, click the drop down, we select plane. Because we selected the face for under first reference, the face is already shown. If you have the second reference and third reference menus open, you just click the arrow to close them, make sure they are closed. Click on flip offset to put the plane on the inside, not on the outside. This is it on the outside, but we want it on the inside. We select the distance D1, the one with the D1 symbol, and we select 8, we type 18, and click the green tick. Now we have our plane created. Right click, the normal tool, go to sketch, we select the line tool, click on this dot, and then we click on this dot to draw a line, then escape. Our line should automatically be fully defined. We then go to features, then rib, then next we select flip material side, make sure the arrow is pointed inwards, leave everything the way it is, then we click the green tick. Okay, right click on plane 1 and then we hide it. Now we have our completed shape.